Thank you very much. Greg Guzman, the MCC baseball coach, is pinch hitting for Shane Beach and will be our public address announcer today. I'm John Arter along with Tom Kendra. I want to welcome you to Jayhawk basketball here today as the Ancilla Chargers travel from northern Indiana to come up. And it should be a dandy there, Tom, because the Jayhawks have won 7 in a row. They're tied for first place with Mid-Michigan. Ancilla and Lake Michigan are only 1 game behind.
Yeah, this should be a great matchup. Nobody's hotter right now than the MCC Jayhawks. Like you said, 7 in a row. Let's try to make it 8.
There's the tip, controlled by Muskegon. Mattis has her shot blocked out of bounds. It'll still be Jayhawk ball. Williams. Pass down low to Mattis. Mattis gets tied up. Gets the ball out to Sam Taylor. 18 on the shot clock. Man-to-man defense by the Chargers. Now Mattis, near wing. Pass down low. Putting it up and in is Bowles, and the Jayhawks take the early lead.
Delaney Bowles, one of the top post players in the entire conference, John. Off to a good start, making her first shot.
Roscoe with the drive. One-hand push is rebounded by Tiara Williams. Mattis along the near side. Williams. Taylor, 12 on the shot clock. Pass down to Bowles down low, and now this time with the left hand. 4-0 Jayhawks. Three-point shot is good by Kruger, and it's 4-3.
Little pressure here from Ancilla. See if they can throw off the Jayhawks half-court offense.
Loose ball, picked up by Tiara Williams. Baseline drive, one-hander, too strong. Knocked out of bounds by Ancilla.
You know, John, I really like the way the Jayhawks play. They always go from the inside out. They establish Delaney Bowles inside, and then when the defense sags on her, watch for the outside shooting to pick up at that point.
Good point. Ayanna Brown travels on the near side.
This Jayhawk team, John, you know, just 8 players on the roster, but they red hot, won 7 in a row. You know, early in the year they were 7-5, and you thought maybe this is going to be a 500 type team, but they have really emerged as one of the best teams in the conference and tied for the lead.
They're full of confidence now, Tom. You're right. And like you say, tied for the lead. What an exciting game last Saturday against Lake Michigan. Battled all game long, finally got the lead, and then just had a heck of a game right in the last 2 minutes to win that one.
Yeah, that was a critical win, and then today this shapes up as another big game for the Jayhawks.
Very much so. There's a drive by Mattis. Doesn't go. Rebounded by the Chargers. Now Roscoe. Williams. Back to Roscoe. Chargers reset. Alyssa Williams. Roscoe driving baseline. Stepped on the line. It's Jayhawk ball.
Nice defensive play by Delaney Bowles getting that position, and the Ancilla player had nowhere to go but out of bounds. Turns it over.
Very good defense. Sam Taylor to Mattis. Ayanna Brown cuts across the lane, gives it to Bowles, and Bowles is fouled. That foul will be on Alyssa Williams, first foul by either team. Jayhawks will inbound under their own basket. Tiara Williams. Mattis, no whistle there, but Mattis gets the foul after I thought was fouled at the top of the key.
Yeah, a couple of times Mattis looked like she's been fouled, but she hasn't got a call go her way yet.
Charger ball along the near side, 7-12 left to go first quarter. Roscoe. Little left-hand layup using the glass. Kruger has all 5 points for the Chargers, and they take the lead.
Kruger is a good-looking player there. Nice drive and left-handed layup. gives Ancilla the lead.
Mattis. In the corner to Taylor. Tiara Williams off the glass. Roscoe with the drive. Bowles with a rebound. Tiara Williams. Baseline jumper in and out. And Bowles will be called for the foul in the backcourt.
Ancilla College coming to us from about 45 minutes south of South Bend near Plymouth, Indiana. John, do you know what Ancilla means in Latin?
I do not.
I looked that up. It means Ancilla is Latin for servant. So they're considered servants of Christ, I guess. So how about that?
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
I do my homework,
thought.
John. I do my research.
Yes, you do. Very good. Now Roscoe throws the ball up in the air. There's Mattis there to grab hold of that ball. Ahead to Tara Williams. Williams traveled.
Refs are really letting them play so far, John, on both sides. I mean, that time looked like the Ancilla player got fouled, no call. A couple of times, Alicia Matos looked like she got fouled and no call. So you're just going to have to play strong today.
Now Kruger, far wing, leans up, off the glass, doesn't go, gets her own rebound. Put back. Tara Williams double team in the backcourt. As you mentioned, no call.
Yeah, a lot of contact.
Sam Taylor in and out. There's the whistle. Ancilla foul on Merriweather. Bounce pass. Kicked by Kruger. Still Jayhawk ball. Tiara Williams to Mattis. Taylor into Bowles down low. Nice spin move by Bowles, but in and out. Kruger. Layup is up and good. Daniels.
Well, very quick post move there by Daniels to beat Bowles for the bucket.
Mattis with a drive, too hard. Offensive rebound and putback is good by Bowles.
This Ancilla team is very athletic, John.
Ooh. My goodness. Few steps, but a foul before the travel.
Or so they say.
Tiara Williams called for her first foul, team's third of the quarter.
Well, John, it's obvious in the first 5 minutes of the game plan for Amanda Parker and the Jayhawks is to go inside to Delaney Bowles, the freshman from Reese Puffer, and why not?
Battle for the ball. Ayanna Brown dishes it over to the side. Nice move. Nice move by Mattis. Couldn't get control of it, but she could tap it against the opponent and out of bounds, so it's Jayhawk ball.
Just another smart play by our point guard, Alicia Matos, 5'4" freshman. She is quite a leader, has emerged as quite a leader for the Jayhawks.
Ayanna Brown near wing. Ayanna Brown with a drive. She uses the glass. Ayanna Brown with a rebound.
Jayhawks want to run.
Tiara Williams push out is good. Ancilla coach letting them play. The Jayhawks on a little run here. Bowles with a rebound. Long pass ahead to Ayanna Brown. Layup. Missed the rim and backboard. That was a good look by the Jayhawks, but just didn't convert. Roscoe, spin move. Ooh, there's a travel. Too many.
They eventually had to call a travel there, John.
Yes, they did. They got that one.
Once it got up to about 5 steps, I think they had no choice.
Jayhawks leading 12-7 here in the first quarter. Cross-court pass. Sam Taylor kicks it back out to Ayanna Brown. And she drives for the bucket. Roscoe in the corner. Three-point shot rebounded by Ayanna Brown. The outlet pass is saved by Mattis. Double teamed along the sideline. Nice. Ayanna Brown puts it in off the glass.
Wow, Ayanna Brown is doing it again.
That she is. She has 6 points in the quarter. The Jayhawks have 16, and we have a timeout. 2:36 left, first quarter. Jayhawks by 9, 16-7. John Harder and Tom Kendra back here at Bartell's Rotary Gymnasium. And Tom, I think you're exactly right. Even though the Jayhawks in the books have points from Bowles, Brown, and Williams, it's that spark plug Mattis that makes things happen.
Oh, she really does make things go. And, you know, the way they run that offense, they get the ball down to Bowles, and as soon as the other team really starts focusing on her, that's when it seems like Tiara Williams and Ayanna Brown come alive. But you're right, Matos is always the facilitator.
Coach Tom Robbins of Ancilla calling the timeout, trying to get the Chargers refocused. Jayhawks with a good defense here. Zone defense. Tiara Williams with the rebound. Matos loses the ball from behind as Stolt took the ball away. Top of the key. Three-point shot doesn't go, but there's an offensive board. Put back is good.
Again, some pressure here from the Chargers. Easily broken by MCC.
Bowles kicks it back out to Ayanna Brown. Three-point shot is good. My goodness, you're right. Ayanna is on this first quarter.
Yes, she is. Even driving to the hoop, and there she takes a conventional three.
Roscoe has her shot blocked and goes out of bounds. Jayhawk ball.
LaRae Roscoe, a freshman. She's the spark that makes Ancilla go.
Artise Williams now in the game. Jayhawks setting up a play. There's one on the shot clock. Oh, off the iron. But they're going to call a shot clock violation. It's Ancilla ball. Coach Amanda Parker is arguing that the shot clock did not reset. It was continuing on while the ball was out of bounds. But she took a shot and hit the iron.
Yeah, the refs are having a little
little
conference about it to see how. Well, it'll be interesting to see what they rule here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they could give Muskegon the ball right back on that, saying it was a clock problem. But
yeah,
that's the argument.
I don't think so. I think once the game starts and it hasn't been corrected, I think you play on. I'd be surprised if Muskegon got the ball back here, but let's see. This is kind of like a review in an NFL game or something here.
Right. And once they play that next offensive play in football, it's continue on. They don't go back.
Well,
We'll see what they decide. But while they're deciding, this is a big game for the Women's Western Conference as the Jayhawks are tied with Mid-Michigan 7-1. And Ancilla is only one game behind with Lake Michigan 6-2, so there's 4 teams right up there in the top in the logjam.
Yes, very exciting women's race here. We got the official meeting with the 2 coaches here, and it's not like a make or break call here, John. We're just early, still in the first quarter.
Right.
But, still interesting to see the decision-making process.
It looks like it may go Ancilla's way as they continue to talk to Coach Parker, and Coach Tom Robbins is just shaking his head. And
our coach Amanda Parker has the height advantage over Coach Tom Robbins from Ancilla.
table clock. Johnny Leonard letting them know the clock was malfunctioning, and the clock continued to run while they were waiting to inbound the ball, so it made for a short shot clock for the Jayhawks. Ancilla ball. Roscoe. Over to Merriweather. Merriweather gets the ball back to Roscoe. Now Roscoe, three-point shot is good. Artis Williams. Pass down low to Hale Sandifer, puts it up and in.
Wow, Shay Sandifer, her first shot of the game, knocks it down. Very impressive off the bench.
Roscoe forces the action. And that's the end of the quarter here at Bartell's Rotary Gymnasium. Our score is Muskegon 21 and Ancilla College 12. You're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. John Utter and Tom Kendra back here at Bartell's Rotary Gymnasium. The baseball coach, Greg Guzman, taking time to work on that recruiting as far as announcing one of his recruits from Walled Lake is in attendance.
Yeah, hey, what the heck, you know?
It all helps.
Mm-hmm.
It all helps. And Jayhawk baseball has really improved over the years.
Yes, it has, and as has this women's basketball team.
Yes.
We mentioned 7-1. We're here at the halfway point of the Western Conference season. This is the start of the second half, so this is actually the second time we've played Ancilla. Oh, and look at that. Easy bucket.
Yes, a bounce pass to Kruger. And Ancilla opens up with the opening basket to start the second quarter.
And we'll see if we can avenge our only loss in the first half of the season to the Chargers.
Matos, three-point shot, off the iron. Loose ball, picked up by Williams. Kruger, little head fake. She drives and travels, trying to drive the baseline. She was trying to pick up a basket or a foul. And she gets the call against her, a travel.
More pressure from Ancilla. Artis Williams in trouble.
Little loose bounce pass. And Sam Taylor unable to convert. Now Roscoe. A reach in, whistle. Foul against Muskegon. That'll be on Ayanna Brown, her first.
They've been letting a lot of those little reaches
Yes.
go all game. That time they got Ayanna.
Outside three-point shot, rebounded by Hale Sandifer. Matos. Bounce pass in to Hale Sandifer, and it's good off the glass.
Wow, Shay Sandifer, one of the two players from outside the Muskegon area. She's from Kalamazoo, Louis Norrick. She's 2 for 2 from the field, giving the Jayhawks a spark off the bench inside.
Three-point shot, rebounded by Hale Sandifer. Battle for the ball, jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Jayhawks.
Jayhawks going with a tall lineup. Let's see how they do breaking the pressure from Ancilla with this big lineup.
Artiste Williams draws a double team in the backcourt. Now along the near side court, Hale Sanford to Tiara Williams. Baseline jumper, too strong. There's Bowles. Oh, the shot off the glass doesn't go. Here comes Ancilla. Kruger leaves it for Roscoe. Roscoe's three-point shot. Tiara Williams comes up with it, and we have a Jayhawk down, and that's Matos.
Yeah, not something that we want to see with just 8 players on the roster, and our star point guard, Alicia Matos, we hope she's okay.
We have an injury timeout. The official is looking more towards the shoulder, so we're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back right after this. Ayanna Brown checks in for Matos. MCC trainers and Mercy Health staff will get a look at Matos along the near side.
Yeah, Matos was going for a rebound. She actually got landed on by one of the landed on her right shoulder by one of the Ancilla players. No foul called, but she's holding that shoulder, and we hope she's okay.
Yes. Artiste Williams. Pass down low, in traffic. Hale Sanford travels. Good defense by the Chargers. They're down by 9. Merriweather with the drive. Offensive board. Ball's tipped around, whistle underneath. We have a foul on Ancilla. It'll be on Donche Daniels, her first. Chargers continue to extend their defense into the backcourt. Ayanna Brown, pass down low. Hale Sanford, no. Battle for the ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Jayhawks.
Now, Ayanna Brown and Tiara Williams are such versatile players, John. They can both handle the ball. They can break the press. They can rebound. They can shoot. They can drive. Their versatility, those two players, Tiara Williams and Ayanna Brown, big part of the Jayhawks' success so far.
They might have had a little problem with the possession arrow, as that one was showing Jayhawks the last 2 or 3 times.
Kind of a rocky start for the table today. John. They must.
A little cold like the weather. We have a whistle on the shot. They'll shoot 2 as the foul is on Artiste Williams, her first, team's second of the second quarter. Roscoe at the line shooting 2.
Well, here's a good sign, John Arter. Alicia Matos is checking back into the game for the Jayhawks.
Very good sign. Very glad that she's able to check back in.
Yeah, we've said many times, the Jayhawks are down to 8 players. They've had injuries, including to their star player, Kalisa Williams, who's in sweats at every game, but they really can't afford to lose anyone else.
No. But when you look at it, Tom, I think Coach Amanda Parker might be able to suit up. She could be that 8th person.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. Does she have any eligibility left? Maybe take a couple classes over at MCC?
She was a college standout at Western Michigan University. So
she would be a big boost in the arm for the Jayhawks.
Yeah.
3-point shot doesn't go. Up and over the backboard. Now Matos leaves it for Ayanna Brown. Jayhawks set up their offense. Matos with a drive, dishes back. There's Ayanna Brown. Soft touch, doesn't go. Rebounded by Kruger. In the corner, a long 3-point shot, in and out. Matos with the rebound, and she's fouled by Roscoe in the backcourt.
Yeah, Amanda Parker, she's a homegrown talent here, was a star player at Mona Shores, and then, like I mentioned, went on to play for Western Michigan. And she's made a nice transition to head coach in her 3rd year. Her and Jaron Edsel are a nice combination for the Jayhawks.
I agree. Both of them full of knowledge of the game of basketball. Jaron playing down at Olivet College for former coach Gene Gifford. So between the two of them, my goodness, they've got a wealth of knowledge of basketball.
Yeah. And just like the team itself, mostly they're homegrown talent. So come on out and check out these Jayhawks. They deserve the support.
And the price is right. There's Ayanna Brown on the near corner. Taylor, 12 on the shot clock. Matos. Tara Williams cuts across the lane. Bowles with the offensive board. Putback doesn't go. Ancilla the other way. Abdullah. Kruger. Sam Taylor with a rebound. Matos, cross-court pass. She sees Ayanna Brown, and Abdullah did not want to give up the easy basket. Commits the foul.
Great court vision there by Alicia Matos. She's always looking up, you know, and she got that outlet pass, and she just let it go to Ayanna Brown, streaking down the sideline here, and the reward is 2 free throws for the Jayhawks.
Ayanna makes the first free throw.
See, the Ancilla men's team is rolling in. They got through the snow, so we're going to have a men's game, it appears, after this one.
And it's a good team. They're number 2 in the nation.
Yes, they are.
Ayanna Brown makes them both. A 10-point lead for the Jayhawks. Williams. Kruger. Back to Williams. And we have an offensive foul on Ancilla. Daniels commits her second foul.
I mentioned earlier that Ancilla is a very athletic, aggressive team, but the Jayhawks have stepped up their game in that department. They've matched them. A very good start so far for MCC with a 10-point lead.
Sam Taylor. Mattis sees Bowles down there. What a nice pass, and Bowles converts.
That's the combination we spoke of from Reese Puffer High School. They did it at Reese Puffer, now they're doing it here at MCC.
And right back, a bounce pass and an easy bucket for Stolt. Mattis. Has her shot blocked as she tried for the layup on the drive. Stolt is fouled. Fouls on Sam Taylor, her first. Jayhawks have 6 teams top fouls here in the first half, but nobody has more than 1 foul, so that is good. And so is that missed free throw. Stolt will get a second shot.
You're right, John. That's the key for these Jayhawks, is to avoid injuries and avoid foul trouble.
Yes. Hannah makes the second free throw. And the Chargers still extend that defense in the backcourt. Jayhawks no problem breaking it. Tara Williams is fouled. Stolt commits the foul, her first. Team 6th of the second quarter.
Tierra Williams is hard to miss out there with her trademark red hair, John.
Yes.
They call her Chewy, but freshman from Muskegon. She is such a versatile player.
Big red hair. In and out.
You know, on a play like that last one, she's able to grab the rebound and if nobody stops her, she can take it the length of the court like she did, and
she can.
And gets to the free throw line.
She splits the pair. Roscoe with a drive. Draws the foul on Williams, and Roscoe will go to the line to shoot 2. Roscoe good on the first free throw. Roscoe, a 5'2" freshman out of Pike High School in Indianapolis.
She is very quick, John. She just blew right by the Jayhawk defense that time.
Pass to Williams. Matos.
Textbook press break that time.
Taylor. Matos in the Bulls, kicks it back out to Ayanna Brown. 3-point shot off the front of the iron. And we have a whistle, a little touch foul. It's called on Bowles. Delaney picks up her second foul of the first half, and she'll find a seat here with 3:08 left to go in the first half.
Touch foul was right, John. That was she looked like she reached around and avoided contact, but they still gets whistled for her second foul.
Do you think they're having real conferences, or are they just getting a breather?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're talking about this time.
Maybe they're saying, hey, it's the 5th foul, and they shoot the double bonus.
Okay.
Wasn't a player control foul, so they're going to shoot the double bonus as it's the 5th foul against the Jayhawks here in the second quarter. Williams at the line. Williams makes good on the first free throw.
Ancilla making a little move here, John, getting down. It's been up in 10 or 12-point lead for the Jayhawks. This free throw could get it down to 6.
And she makes them both. Brown, cross-court pass to Tiara Williams. A little 3-on-2 break, and then some quick hands from behind. That's Roscoe. Little drive, kick out, and the Jayhawks battling for the ball between themselves. Now get the ball. Matos will slow it down for the Jayhawks. 2:40 left to go first half.
Be nice to finish the half strong here, John. Go from 6 maybe to a 10-point lead would be nice.
Ayanna Brown, Hale Sandifer, too strong off the glass. There's a steal by Hale Sandifer, and she makes up for that little miss and puts it in. Ball goes out of bounds, Ancilla ball.
Shea Hale Sandifer has had a nice first half for the Jayhawks off the bench. She doesn't always see a whole lot of playing time, but I think she's only missed 1 shot from the field.
There's a steal by Tiara Williams. Ayanna Brown near side. Matos. And a block foul. Will be called on Ancilla. Roscoe.
The other nice thing, John, is when Hale Sandifer plays well for the Jayhawks, it allows Delaney Bulls to get some rest on the bench.
Yes.
And that's very important because she takes a beating on the post there. She's double teamed and getting pushed around. She can get a little break. That'll help out in the second half. She'll be a lot fresher.
Plus the 2 fouls that Bowles has here, it helps out in that area too.
That's right.
Both areas very, very fortunate to get Hale Sandifer in there for Bowles. Second shot is also good by Meadows. That's Alicia's first points of the game, and we have a timeout, a minute 58 left to go. The Jayhawks back up to a double-digit lead, 32-22. John Utter and Tom Kendra back here at Bartels Roadie. Jayhawks taking on the Chargers of Ancilla today. Ancilla just one game back of mid-Michigan and Muskegon. Jayhawks have held control here most of the game. Ancilla with their extended defense, full court defense, trying to get back in the game. Now the Jayhawks, after the timeout, show full court of their own. Pass ahead, there's Abdullah. Williams draws the foul. Hale Sandiford commits her first foul. Carson Williams at the line shooting 2. Williams good on the first.
As you might expect, John, all of these Ancilla Chargers hail from the basketball happy state of Indiana, where they're located.
The Hoosier State.
And the nice thing that Coach Tom Robbins has, he has a full lineup. It looks like 11 or 12 players as opposed to just 8 for the Jayhawks, but our 8 are pretty good.
Yes, they are. Carson Williams makes them both. Tara Williams just passes to an empty space, and then the quick Charger picked it up. Turnover. Mattos with a rebound. Mattos, nice bounce pass. Hale Sandiford too hard off the glass. Kruger. Working on Tierra Williams, drives, puts it in. 6-point Jayhawk lead.
Another little run here by Ancilla, staying close. Every time the Jayhawks threaten to open it up a little bit, Ancilla bounces back.
Pass down low, right out of bounds. Sam Taylor creates a turnover. Ancilla ball. That brings Coach Parker up. 51 seconds left. Coleman. Kruger drives baseline. And there's a steal by Ayanna Brown in the pass lane. She goes coast to coast, cannot get the shot up. Last touch by Ancilla. No shot clock with 24 seconds left.
Nice defensive play by the Chargers there. This is a good team we're playing today. Ancilla, they're 16-3. Yeah, you can't expect that they're just gonna roll over if you get up on them. So this could be another good finish today, yes. John, just like last Saturday.
Artis Williams. Ball is in the hands of Mattis with 14 seconds left in the half. Now Williams. Mattis, 6 on the regulation clock. Sam Taylor, 3-point shot, off the iron. And the ball goes out of bounds. At the horn, we're at half here at Bartels Roadie Gymnasium. Our score is Muskegon 32, Ancilla College 26. You're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. John Utter back here at Bartels Roadie Gymnasium. We have our halftime guest, Jaron Edsall, the assistant coach of the Jayhawk women's basketball team. And Jaron, quite a logjam. What an exciting race here in the Western Conference. We enjoyed that exciting game where the Jayhawks stayed in that game last weekend against Lake Michigan. On Wednesday, Lake Michigan knocks off these Ancilla Chargers, who were tied with you. And now you have your hands full. You seem to be in control, but they're not giving up. They're coming at you full court.
No, yeah, they're a fast, physical team. We knew coming in and they were going to press the whole game and they were going to be physical. So I'm proud of the way we're playing so far, but it's a long game. Like I said, when we played there last couple weeks at Ancilla, we were up 1 at halftime, and they came back and blew us out in the third. So it's a pretty important quarter.
Yes, an opportunity to avenge your only loss here in the Western Conference today as you take on those Chargers. Those Chargers, they come from basketball-rich Indiana country, almost all except one from Niles, Michigan, and they have some height to them. So it's something that you have to deal with.
Yeah, it's one of the few teams that can match as well, both as height-wise. They're big, strong, and so I think we're winning the rebounding battle so far.
18-15.
But, we got to continue that. That's one of our bread and butters. It's one of the things we don't lose, so we got to keep it going.
Yes, on the defensive board, 16-11, you have an edge, and that's making one shot and done, and then you can move along. You have to be happy with your field goal percentage there in the first half. You're over 55% while holding them to 33, so you're making good shots.
Yeah, shooting the ball well, it's helping, but I'm more impressed with our defense. I mean, we gave up 89 points to this team last time we played them, and to hold them to 26.5 is very pleasing for sure.
That's very good. You did have 8 turnovers in the first half, so tried to limit those in the second.
Yeah, a lot of the turnovers were dead ball turnovers and stuff like that. I don't mind those as much as the ones where we turn the ball over and they get a layup. We call them pick sixes, a little football term. But when we turn the ball over and give them a layup, we got to get rid of those. But so far, I'm not too upset about the 8.
A little scary there in the first half as Alicia Mattis went down and had a little shoulder.
Yeah. She's a tough kid. The girl jumped on her back a little bit, but we told her, they're not going to call that foul just because you didn't box her out. If you go box her out and she jumps on your back, you probably get the call. But I think it scared her more than anything, and we talked to her at halftime. She seems good to go. So
something to pay attention to defensively. They have Brenda Kruger, who's 4 for 6. From the field, 1 for 1. She seems to be their offensive output there.
Yeah, she's a tough kid. She was one of the kids that we stopped pretty well the first time we played them, but we've watched a lot of film and we know she's a pretty good player. So we just got to keep her in check and make sure the other kids don't get off who usually get off. So
people that have followed the Western Conference basketball women's over the years have noticed that Cave Valley's been a strong power under Coach Ron Welch for many, many years.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This year they're not there. Could you help us out a little bit as far as what went on with the Cave Valley program of why they're not back this year?
Yeah, as far as I know, their coach from last year is starting a family. She has a bunch of young kids, so she left the program. Assistant took over. They started out with like 12, 13 kids. I think the injury bug hit them a little bit and eligibility, and then they had some kids quit. They were down to 5, and I guess they decided just to rather call it quits and then continue on the season. I don't think they started out 1-10 too, so I'm pretty sure that had a little something to do with it. But
one of the Jayhawk 8 on the roster is Shay Hale Sandifer. She hails from down there in Kalamazoo.
Yeah.
Is that one of the things that helped bring her to Muskegon?
Yeah, and we had a kid from Kalamazoo last year too, and they played at the same high school. So we got to see her a little bit, and they were good friends. So nice little connection in Kalamazoo helps us a little bit.
There you go. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us. Good luck in the second half against Ancilla.
Sounds good. Thank you.
That's assistant coach Jaron Edsel of the Jayhawk basketball team. Always nice to get some good insights from Jaron Edsel. Now joining me, my partner, Tom Kendra.
Well, John, I think the Jayhawks, they have a 6-point lead, which is nice, but I kind of get a feeling this game's going to come down to the end. Ancilla, their guards are very quick, and they also have the depth advantage over MCC.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if this game tightens up, goes right down to the wire.
Coach Jaron Edsel said down at their facility back on the 4th of January, the Jayhawks held a 1-point lead, and Ancilla came firing back in the second half and blew them out down there in Ancilla. Some pressure on the ball here as the Jayhawks open up with the ball. Down Tierra Williams, too hard off the glass. Bowles with a putback is good.
Delaney Bowles with her first basket in quite a while. Good to see her off to a quick start in the second half, just like at the start of the game.
There's a drive by Kruger, and she kicks the ball out, but it's right to Sam Taylor of the Jayhawks. Now Taylor, near wing, passes to Ayanna Brown, in and out. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ancilla. Jayhawks the inbound and another official conference. They make sure to get it right. They take time out to discuss things. Now Tierra Williams. Matos. Matos closely guarded there by Roscoe. Matos, three-point shot is good! Their best defender, Roscoe, was on her the whole time there, Tom, and boy, she kicked it in, came back out, and she nailed a three.
Well, in addition to everything else Alicia Matos does, the court vision, the leadership, the passing, she's got a beautiful jump shot, and she just nailed that three-pointer there.
Jayhawk defense forced that turnover. It's Jayhawk ball.
See, Ancilla continuing with the full court pressure, maybe trying to wear down the Jayhawks again, just an 8-player roster. Not a bad strategy for Coach Tom Robbins.
Tiara Williams off the glass, too hard. Ancilla's Williams with a rebound.
Coach Parker loves the aggressiveness of Tiara Williams and Ayanna Brown. She just wants to see them maybe take another second when they shoot and try to knock down those layups.
Williams, top of the key, in and out, Bowles with a rebound. Ayanna Brown, baseline. She is fouled, nearly got the bucket, but she'll go to line to shoot two.
Ayanna Brown, the leading scorer for the Jayhawks there in the first half with 11 points. Back at the line trying to add to that. She's really been a pleasant surprise for the Jayhawks, John, a freshman from Fruitport. Fruitport not known for their basketball program, but she's been a key part of this Jayhawks team, which has won 7 in a row.
Ayanna splits the pair. She now has a dozen for the game. Roscoe. Williams with a spin move between two defenders. Gets her offensive board. Nope. But the putback is good. 3 chances there, and it's finished by Daniels. Foul on the near side on Roscoe, and that's number 3 on LeRae.
That's big, John. LeRae Roscoe is the spark that makes this Ancilla team go. She's got 3 fouls. They leave her on the court, so let's see if she's able to avoid picking up that 4th foul.
Ayanna Brown sees an opening. No, Bowles with the offensive board and is fouled on the putback. Alyssa Williams commits her 3rd foul.
When Ayanna Brown and Tiara Williams are aggressive going to the basket, that allows Delaney Bowles to pick up rebounds if they miss that shot.
Coach Tom Robbins of Ancilla wants a timeout. 7:16 left to go, 3rd quarter. A 10-point lead for the Jayhawks, 38-28. Sean Arter and Tom Kendra here at Bartell's Roadie, bringing you the first of 2. The women's basketball game. Jayhawks taking on Ancilla, and the Jayhawks have increased their halftime lead of 6 to 10. Bowles is good on the first free throw. She makes them both. Williams. In the corner, drive. Williams is fouled. Check that, Kruger. That's the 3rd foul on Tiara Williams.
This Jayhawk women's team always seems ready to play, John, the beginning of the game and the beginning of each half, and that's a sign of good coaching.
Kruger makes them both. Chargers extend that defense still. And a foul from behind as Coleman commits the foul, her first. A good point you brought up earlier, Tom, is the deep bench that Ancilla has, and that may be why, in addition to putting the pressure on, but making the Jayhawks work for everything, plus any close contact fouls. Jayhawks only have 8 players.
Well, that's right, and it's a good strategy by Coach Tom Robbins, and he's hoping it'll pay off probably in the fourth quarter of this game. We'll see if the Chargers are a little fresher maybe at the end.
Sam Taylor's pass goes out of bounds for the turnover.
And it's very well what could have happened back on January 4th. Of course, we weren't there down in Ancilla,
right.
But Jayhawks led at halftime and then get blown out, so.
And the basket is good, and the foul. Ayanna Brown, second foul. Coleman completes the three-point play.
A lot of pressure by Ancilla all over the court, John. Key for the Jayhawks is going to be to stay focused and to take care of the basketball, because Ancilla's coming after him.
Matos, what a nice pass, bounce pass that only Bowles could get, and she converts.
There's the steadying force on our team, John, Alicia Matos.
And Taylor called for the foul. These drives are creating Jayhawk fouls here in the third quarter.
Yes, and foul trouble is a huge concern when you carry an 8-player roster.
Pass into Roscoe. From the far wing. Long three-point shot off the front of the iron. Matos with a rebound. Long pass ahead to Brown. Artise Williams. 3! Big timing to get their first points of the game. Artise Williams.
What a nice bonus. Artise Williams is known for her defense, but she's proven she can hit that 3 if left alone.
Ayanna Brown with a miss by Kruger. Matos double teamed. Ayanna Brown with a drive off the glass, doesn't go. Two Jayhawks battling for the ball. And we have a whistle. Fouls on Carson Williams. That's only her first. Bowles the line to shoot 2.
A little frustration there for Ancilla. You know, they come out, they've been playing hard, but still the Jayhawks, they've extended that halftime lead from 6 points. Now it's up to 12 here halfway through the third.
Delaney good on the first free throw.
You know, between the ref here and Coach Amanda Parker and Artise Williams, they're setting up the blockade on you, John.
Yes, they are. We used to have a monitor so we could cheat and just look at the monitor, but they had the blockade on, and we came through. Bowles splits the pair. Pass down low. Abdullah puts it in. An 11-point Jayhawk lead. Cross court pass to Taylor. Taylor will slow it down. Ayanna Brown. Brown, too hard off the glass. Roscoe. Williams, three-point shot. Rebounded by Abdullah. Loose ball out of bounds. It's Ancilla ball. No quick signal there. 13 on the shot clock. Abdullah. Travels. Drag the pivot foot, and it's a turnover.
Good call by the official there.
Still extended defense by Ancilla. Whoa! There's a quick timeout. Quick thinking by Amanda Parker, the coach of the Jayhawks, calls a timeout as her point guard, Mattis, went down with the ball at midcourt. 4 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Jayhawks by 11, 46-35. Jayhawks will inbound the ball on the near side as we resume play. Mattos. Bounce past the Bulls. Ball's knocked around. Bulls gets the possession and draws the whistle. Ancilla foul on Abdullah. The double bonus once you hit 5 fouls in the quarter. We'll give Bulls 2. Makes good on the first free throw.
That'll be another key, John, with the aggressive Ancilla defense. They're picking up a lot of fouls. We're going to be shooting a lot of free throws. If we can make our free throws, we should be able to hold on to this lead, win the game.
Now Roscoe pulls up the jumper and fought by 2 Jayhawks, and then it's right there for Ancilla. Fighting amongst your own players, but you don't know that when you're going up for the rebound. Abdullah. Whistle foul on Muskegon. Sam Taylor commits number 3. 4th team foul of the quarter. Ancilla to inbound. Abdullah. Roscoe. Abdullah, far side. 3-point shot is good. Artis Williams. Right from behind. Ball was knocked out of her hands. It's a turnover. Jayhawks with the ball. Slowing it down, set up their offense.
Jayhawks don't need to be in a hurry, John. 10-point lead.
Pass into Bowles in the paint, and a foul on Ancilla. Abdullah commits foul number 3. Bowles the line again, shooting 2. Delaney good on the first. She has 18 points in today's game.
Yeah, Delaney Bowles, again, a 6-foot freshman from Reese Puffer. Great size, great inside moves, but she's also got a beautiful shot, which she shows from the free throw line.
She's good on both. Three-point shot off the iron by Kopka. Jayhawks rebound. Coach Parker wants the Jayhawks to slow her down in the offensive set. Take some time off that clock. Ooh, an offensive foul on Artis Williams.
Ancilla player went down hard there after the push from Artis Williams. Hope she's okay. The MCC trainer out taking a look at her.
And we'll take a timeout. 2:19 left. Third quarter, 50-38 Muskegon. And Cameron Kopka gets up to her feet. Round of applause here at Bartell's Roadie. We want to thank the MCC TV crew, giving you all those great shots today. Eric Taylor on camera. And up in the booth, Rod Van Nortwick, directing and producing Jayhawk basketball. Great job, guys. Really appreciate all you do. Now Ancilla with the ball after that offensive foul on Artis Williams. Alyssa Williams back to Roscoe. Roscoe, oh my goodness.
High dribble there.
But they catch the travel afterwards. It's Jayhawk ball. Pass into Artis Williams. High pass to Ayanna Brown. I thought it was coming to us, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Foul on Kruger, her first. Maybe her second.
Jayhawks doing a good job extending this lead at the free throw line right now, but I just something tells me, I've got a feeling in the fourth period that Ancilla's going to have a run in them, and we'll see if the Jayhawks can hold on.
Brown makes good on the first free throw, and the point you made earlier, Tom, is very valid. They're 16-3, so they're a very strong team to put together a record like that.
Well, that's right, and like we mentioned before, they beat these Jayhawks earlier in the year, so they have that confidence that they can come back.
Ayanna makes them both.
But I tell you what, with that kind of free throw shooting, I like our chances.
Ayanna Brown with a steal, gives it to Mattis. And the Jayhawks will slow it down. Another point coach Jaron Etzel brought up. He said, I'm very happy with our defense. Reverse layup by Brown is good. I'm very happy by our defense because we held them to 26 in the first half. And they scored 89 down in Ancilla. What a nice drive by Roscoe. And she's fouled. Mattis commits her second foul.
A nice answer there by Roscoe after the Jayhawks. Another beautiful pass from Alicia Matos, this time to Ayanna Brown, streaking along the baseline, and just an effortless reverse layup. Very nice job by the Jayhawks here. Again, maintaining this double-digit lead.
Janaea Farrell out of Orchard View, a freshman in the game, as Roscoe completes the three-point play.
Janaea Farrell is the 8th player for the Jayhawks, and she's getting her first playing time of the day.
Loose ball, bouncer out. What a nice bounce. They're right to Mattis. Mattis puts it up, but doesn't go. Farrell battling for the rebound, and we have a whistle.
That away Janaea to get right out there and grab the rebound, get fouled. Let's see what she can do at the free throw line right off the bench.
A heads-up play there by Sam Taylor right at midcourt, a loose ball. She just pushed it forward, and there was Mattis. And it started a 2-on-1 break. So as you mentioned, Janaea Farrell at the line, shooting two. Makes good on the first.
Tell you, that's pretty impressive there. She's coming off the bench, hasn't had a shot all night, and first free throw, nothing but net.
She makes them both.
These Jayhawks know how to shoot free throws, John.
Yes, they do.
There's a lot of four-year schools that could learn a lesson in free throw shooting from these Jayhawks.
Now Coleman, little one-hand push. Taylor with the rebound. Mattis always looking forward. Didn't see an open player, so she continues to hold the ball. Mattis with a drive. Williams with the rebound for Ancilla. Now Coleman, three-point shot is good. Sam Taylor, open lane, right to the basket. No, she doesn't make it. Williams with a rebound. Shot clock is off. Coleman with a drive, puts it up. No, ball's tipped. 12 seconds left. Ancilla gets the ball. They may get the last look here in the third quarter. Kruger driving baseline, bounce pass, and a foul on Ancilla. Jayhawk ball. Or they stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like she stepped on the line there, and see if the Jayhawks can get a shot off, or maybe
2 seconds left.
A heave from
Mattis, half court. Oh, right at the heel of the rim. And we're at the end of 3 here at Bartels Road. The Jayhawks, 12-point lead, 56-44. We have one more quarter coming back right after this. John Arter, Tom Kendra back here at Bartels Road. Jayhawks lead by 12, but Tom, your thoughts, 12-point lead over Ancilla, 1 quarter to go.
Well, it's as nice as it is to have a 12-point lead, it just seems precarious. It's just as aggressive as Ancilla is. You could see them making a run in a hurry, getting that 12-point lead down to 6 or 4, and with their depth and athletic ability, they're a scary team. So
yes.
The Jayhawks are going to have to do 2 things, which is take care of the basketball, and then when they do get fouled, they have to continue to make their free throws. If they do those 2 things, they should win the game.
Ancilla opens up with a possession here for the 4th and final quarter. Roscoe puts it in off the glass. Mattis. Checked by Roscoe. Sam Taylor. Far wing, off the iron. Big rebound there by Williams. Now Roscoe trying to go coast to coast. Hale Sandifer with a rebound for the Jayhawks. Hale Sandifer turnaround jumper is good. How sweet was that? She looked very comfortable there, Tom.
Yeah, just a nice confident shot there by Shea Hale Sandifer. She turned, there was nobody on her. She said, all right, I'll go ahead and shoot it, and knocks it down from the elbow.
Yes. Ancilla ball. Kruger has her shot blocked. Now Williams has her shot blocked, but draws the foul. As the foul's on Ayanna Brown, number 3. Carson Williams at the line. First shot is good.
MCC led by 6 points at the break, John, and they doubled that up to 12 after 3 quarters. She makes this one here, it'll be down to a 10-point lead again.
She splits the pair. Mattis. Behind the back dribble, lost control of it, and there was the quick Roscoe. Roscoe puts it up and in. Pass ahead to Ayanna Brown along the near side. Ayanna Brown with a drive. Off the glass is good.
Ayanna to the rescue again. She seems to do it. Right when the Jayhawks need something, Ayanna Brown has been doing it all year.
Bowles with a nice rebound. One and done for the Chargers. Now Sam Taylor will slow it down for the Jayhawks. Try to use some of this clock up. 8:09 left to go in the game. Give and go. Mattis draws the foul. If that's on Roscoe, which it is, that's number 4. Number 4 on LeRae.
Yeah, Alicia Matos has done a great job controlling the ball. She had a turnover a minute ago, but that was one of her few. LeRae Roscoe is a very quick very good defensive player.
Mattis good on the first free throw. Mattos makes them both. Roscoe spin move. Wow, what a shot there.
That's what I call D1 quickness, John.
Yes, and she has 18 for the game tonight. Mattos. She is now checked by Elisa Williams because Roscoe has 4 fouls. Alyssa Williams looks very quick too, but not quite as quick as Roscoe. Tierra Williams unable to convert. Now quickly back the other way. Roscoe in off the glass. 20 points for LeRae Roscoe. It's now down to single digits for the Jayhawks. (62-53). Mattos, ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Roscoe of Ancilla.
Yes, Roscoe obviously, 22 points, did you say, John, that she has?
She has 20 points, but Coach Robbins made a smooth move by moving her over to guard Ayanna Brown, and she has 4 fouls on her. There's a steal by Roscoe. A 4-on-2 break. Roscoe doesn't get it followed up and put back and in, and a timeout. Timeout. 6:46 left. The Jayhawks lead is now 7, 62-55. The first of 2 here at Bartell's Roadie. John and Tom bringing you the games here on MCC TV. A 12-point lead by the Jayhawks has been basically cut in half to 7.
With still a lot of game to play here.
Yes. Cross-court pass to Taylor. Ayanna Brown. Mattis. In the corner, Ayanna Brown, 3-point shot off the iron. Roscoe picks up the loose ball. Roscoe is fouled. Ayanna Brown commits her 4th foul.
LeRae Roscoe, a 5'2" freshman from Indianapolis, almost single-handedly bringing the Chargers back. Very quick on defense, and then she's just driving the length of the court, and she's a very tough player to stop.
She makes both free throws. Now she has 22. A 5-point lead for the Jayhawks. A reach-in foul on Kruger. Number 3 on Brenda. And it's only the second team foul on Ancilla here in the 4th quarter. Jayhawks will inbound on the near side.
The Chargers again cranking up the pressure here all over the court.
Jayhawks have their ball handlers in the game. Mattis. Bowles. Nice give and go, and Bowles puts it in, and she's fouled. There's that connection, Tom.
You're right, John. The Reese Puffer connection, as we call it, Mattos to Bowles.
It was quite a pass that she passed. Bowles passed over to Mattis. It was just a loft over the head of the defensive person, and Mattis was there to give it right back.
Well, that's right. Mattis is the one. You know, Ancilla wants to get us all helter-skelter, but there's no need. Just run our half-court offense, execute, get it to Delaney Bowles, and we'll be just fine.
Now in the corner, Kruger in and out. Taylor with the rebound. One and done. Ancilla pressuring the ball in the backcourt. Mattis breaks that right down low, and Tira Williams puts it in.
Beautiful look by Mattis there.
Roscoe, a little too hard off the glass.
And there's Matos with the rebound. What an all-around game she's playing, John.
Jayhawks up by 9.
You know, Matos only had 2 points in the first half, but she had 4 assists and a team-high 5 rebounds in the first half. So it just shows how many things she does for this team.
Yes, she does. Madison sees Bowles. Bowles has her shot hit the backboard, but right there is Tira Williams to get back-to-back buckets.
Wow, just like that, a nice little run here by the Jayhawks. It was a 5-point lead. Now it's back up to 11.
Williams, top of the key, off the iron. Loose ball, out of bounds, last touch by Ancilla.
Nice hustle there by Delaney Bowles, not afraid to hit the deck. And the ball goes off Ancilla.
Classic Tom Izzo trade. Williams into Mattis. Oh no, the official thought that the black line for volleyball was the center line, so the Jayhawks will keep the ball. 3 lines coming across the court, and he thought it was over and back. Simple human error. Jayhawk ball, 20 on the shot clock.
We'll allow that once.
That's right.
Then we'll call him out by name on the air. How about
That's right. We'll get, and we'll try to get an alternate, but I don't think we can push it that far. Now Mattis. Oh, and a timeout. How quick was that by Coach Amanda Parker to call a timeout as her player Mattis was getting tied up on the far side.
Yeah, she just called that in time.
68-57, 11-point lead, 4:26 left. You're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. Back here at Bartell's Roadie. Jayhawk basketball, an exciting game, a lot of energy. The Jayhawks are up by 11, Tom, but boy, there's a lot of energy and a lot of game left in this one.
Yeah, there is. You know, Ancilla made that little run, got it down to 5, and that was when Alicia Matos kind of settled down the Jayhawks, got some other players involved, Delaney Bowles, and then Tierra Williams. So, you know, the Jayhawks doing a good job countering every time Ancilla makes a run, but I have a feeling they got a couple more runs left in them.
5 seconds on the shot clock for the Jayhawks. Inbounded on the far side. There's Artrice Williams. Williams, top of the key, puts the shot up and misses the rim. Shot clock violation, Ancilla ball.
Again, a huge game here, John, in the Western Conference. Ancilla just 1 game behind MCC. If they were able to win, they'd be able to pull even with the Jayhawks. Jayhawks want to keep them in their rearview mirror.
And then make it a 2-game lead over Ancilla, as there is that log jam up towards the top. 2 teams tied, 2 teams 1 game behind. Lean in there by Roscoe. Roscoe sitting on her duff, makes the rebound, but Jayhawks came away with it. Now it's Ancilla ball. And a drive and a foul. Artrice Williams commits foul number 3. Ancilla to inbound. It's only the 3rd team foul. Bounce in down low.
Traveling, yeah, good call.
Travel called on Don Shea Daniels, Jayhawk ball. My partner Tom Kendra saw that one.
Yeah, I thought they might bail her out and call, you know, the foul on the Jayhawks, but they were straight up. Clearly a travel.
Taylor. Diana Brown sees a lane, puts it in. 20 points for Iana. Roscoe leans in. Ball is tipped by Ancilla and saved. Right over there by Coleman. Daniels. Ball is tipped by Muskegon. 22 on the shot clock. It's Ancilla ball. Ball is tipped and stolen by Taylor in the whistle. Kruger. Call for the foul. That's number 4 on Brenda Kruger. She and Roscoe are 2 people with 4 fouls and who you do not want to do without if you're a Charger. Now Taylor, 3-point shot. Daniels with a rebound.
Time running out here on the Chargers, less than 3 minutes.
Roscoe with the drive. Bowles with the rebound, and Daniels with the foul. That's number 3 on Don Shea. It's the 15th foul of the quarter. They'll walk the distance of the court, and Bowles will go to the line shooting the double bonus.
So here we go, John. 2:42 to go, a 13-point lead. If we make our free throws, I don't think we can lose, can we?
No, as you brought up right there at the break, a good point you brought up and very valid. Well, the John Tom Hex got her there.
But we have to make our free throws.
That's right.
Delaney will make this one.
And she misses them both. Daniels with a rebound for the Chargers. Roscoe, spin move, travels.
Great defense there by Artrice Williams. She's got the athletic ability to match up with Roscoe. And she forced the turnover.
Reach-in foul called on Ancilla. That will be on Alyssa Williams, number 4 on Alyssa.
All right, Delaney Bulls just missed a pair. Let's see if Alicia Matos can make up for it.
And Alicia cold from the line.
It's called fatigue, John. I think with both Delaney and Alicia a little bit tired.
She misses them both. Roscoe. Williams. Carson Williams. Daniels is fouled by Bowles. That is the 3rd foul on Delaney. Daniels at the line shooting 2. Both teams cold at the line. Last 5 free throws have gone awry. Daniels misses again. As you mentioned, fatigue setting in, because there's been a lot of energy expended on this court.
There sure has, John.
Lisa Williams. Fouls on Artis Williams. Number 4 on Artis. Fifteen foul will put Elisa Williams to the line. She makes good. Her first point of the game.
Hey, someone made a free throw, John. We had 6
Yeah.
free throws in a row missed.
She makes them both.
Not completely out of the woods yet, John.
Iana Brown to Matus. Artis Williams. And a quick shot gives the ball to Ancilla. Ball's tipped away and put back and in by Bowles.
Smart play there by Sam Taylor. Just batted it to Bowles, who was coming down the paint. Lays it up for an easy 2.
Loose ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Jayhawks. Minute 31 left. Ayanna Brown, far side. Taylor. Pass is stolen away. Roscoe. Cutting across the lane. Doesn't go. Daniels. Mattis commits her 3rd foul. Daniels at the line shooting 2, 1:07 left.
Time running down here, John. This would be a great way for the Jayhawks to start the second half of the league season by avenging that earlier loss to the Chargers.
Daniels good on the first free throw. She makes them both. Mattis along the near side is across the midcourt line. Couple of Chargers right on her, and committing the foul is Williams, and that's number 5 on Alyssa Williams, and she'll finish with 2. Abdullah takes her place. Mattis to the line shooting 2. Mattis good on the first free throw.
It's a good thing we have Alicia Mattis, John, because Larae Roscoe, Alyssa Williams are great defensive point guards. They put pressure on her all game, and she responded.
Ball goes out of bounds. Ancilla ball, and Ancilla wants a timeout, 54 seconds left. Jayhawks by 12, 73-61. Under a minute to go. Ancilla has the ball. After calling a timeout in the backcourt, it's like having an extra guard bringing the ball up to the front court after your timeout, but it's a 12-point lead for the Jayhawks, Tom.
Yes, they've done a nice job. MCC, we've done a nice job weathering the storm here from Ancilla, and you hate to say it's over, but it's going to take a miracle now for Ancilla to win this game.
Ball kicked out of bounds. Off of Bowles, it's still Ancilla ball. Yeah, what are you doing after the game? I'm not sure whether they're concerned about 1 second coming off the clock or not. A kick ball will put the time back on the clock. They're saying time stops as soon as the ball hits the leg, and the inbound pass hit the leg. So the clock is official at 54.7. Williams.
Oh, went to the deck hard there, John.
That she did.
Jumps up, that's a good sign.
Mattis called for the foul. Number 4 on Alicia.
You know, this rule, John, where every foul after the 5th results in free throws, it sure turns into a lot of free throw shooting at the end of these games, doesn't it?
Sure does. Sure does. Daniels misses the first. and makes the second. Muskegon wants a timeout with 50 seconds left. 73-62, Muskegon. A 30-second timeout by Coach Amanda Parker. Muskegon wants to talk things over. 11-point lead. 50 seconds left to go in the game. Wants to hold serve with Mid-Michigan, who they're tied with, entering today's games at 7-1. Up the top, one game ahead of Ancilla and Lake Michigan. Bowles. Travels. Ancilla ball. Merriweather checks in for the Chargers. Roscoe, three-point shot, a little bit short, out of bounds, Jayhawk ball.
We worried about fatigue hurting the Jayhawks. We've seen that a little, but these Ancilla is tired too. Roscoe, there nothing but air on that three-pointer.
Ayanna Brown across the midcourt line. Leaves the ball for Mattis. 30 seconds left. Foul will be on Kruger, which is number 5 for Kruger. Brenda finishes with 13 points. Merriweather will check in for Kruger. Kruger, the second Charger to foul out. Ayanna Brown at the line, shooting 2. Brown good on the first. She has 21 points today.
Another great game for Ayanna Brown, the freshman from Fruitport High School.
Brown misses on the second. Roscoe over to Abdullah, a high arcing three-point shot. Picked up there by Mattis in the backcourt. Ahead to Artis Williams. Ayanna Brown is fouled from behind.
And this game is now all but academic, John.
I have to agree with you, Tom. Brown good on the first.
It's really critical today. The Jayhawks started fast at the beginning of the game and the second half. Ancilla was forced to play catch up the entire game.
That they were. Roscoe, three-point shot off the iron. Offensive board by Daniels. 4 seconds left. A leaner by Merriweather. Doesn't go. Mattis rebounds, and there's the buzzer. Jayhawk winning today's contest, 76-62. The Jayhawks improve to 8-1 in conference play, 15-5 overall, while Ancilla drops to 2 games off the pace, now 6-3 in conference play, 16-4. It's a good game, big win for the Jayhawks.
Yes, and avenge their only conference loss to Ancilla, and 8 wins in a row. Very impressive streak here by MCC.
Well, we're going to take a timeout. We want to thank our MCC TV crew doing a great job. Eric Taylor, superb up there on camera. Rod Van Norwick in the booth, our director and producer. For my partner, Tom Kendra, this is John Arter saying see you in about 20 minutes as we're going to see the number 2 Ancilla men's team coming up. So take a timeout. We'll see you in about 20.